Good morning, everybody. Haven't talked to you guys in a good minute. The last time I made a video was at that construction site, and I haven't driven. But hey, I'm finally feeling better, and I'm not talking stupid. But before we start driving, anyways, to catch you up, we're in Walton, Kentucky, at our second pick of the day, and we're heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. So I found this load with 2 picks. I delivered this morning in Groveport, Ohio, which is basically Columbus. And then I found this, and I'm heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. I left quite late. I left yesterday, which yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. So I'm trying to get at least some miles, but I do want to go home on Friday. Anyways, we're here at the shipper, and I figured since I'm kind of moving some things around, fixing up, I think I'd give you guys an updated tour of this thing. I don't know if you can see it, but my fridge is in the back. But anyways, before we get to that, let's show you the new boots that I got. So these are the new boots I got. Clearly they're dirty, they're being worn. They're called Sorel. Super lightweight, easy to slip on and off. Would highly recommend. They're waterproof. I can't really talk about durability and how they're going to hold up, but so far they're great and they're extremely comfortable. But we'll see how they hold up. Besides that, without further ado, we're just going to jump into this fridge review, because I don't think I've reviewed it enough, considering they gave it to me for free. So I do need to share more thoughts on it with you guys, and especially to people that are considering buying it. Use code OTRookie. You get some percentage off. I don't know what it exactly is right now, but I believe it's 15%. I would have to check on the website for what it is last time, but use code OTRookie on ICECO website. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump into the cooler review. I apologize for the mess back here. It's all kind of all over the place, but I wanted to kind of keep it all taken apart so I can show you guys kind of what it looks like. So these are the baskets that it comes with that you would have seen in the unboxing video if you watched that one. So you have this basket that goes in here. First, let's kind of show you around the fridge. So this here, this is an extended lid. The original lid just closes onto this. At that point, it's a 35 quart. And then this, I believe this adds up with that lid and this lid, it adds up to like a 47 quart. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. Only thing I would say to ICECO to change is to add a drain plug somewhere on the side. That is the only complaint that I have about this thing. Because when you're cleaning it, and you know, water collects on the bottom, it's just much easier to just drain it out than collecting it with a rag. But it's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker. Other than that, compressor is super quiet. It doesn't waste a lot of power. I literally had it sit in my truck for 3 days straight, 0 issues. There is a lid here that I just got tired of flipping up and on and off, so I just took it off. But basically, this is your control panel. So I'm just gonna flip it on, and then it'll turn on, power on, and then you can hit max cool, set, max cool. So you have to hit the set button up or down while you're holding set, or you can just hit max cool. So right now it's 69 degrees. You can change Celsius or Fahrenheit. And then once the compressor, I guess, is not on, it's gonna go to energy saving, which is pretty nice. But as you can see, you can hear it whistling some air. Obviously, I don't think the compressor is kicked in yet, but it's super quiet compared to my other one. And then you have this basket that you would throw in, as so. This helps with cleaning. You can just whip out your groceries and whatnot, and then you can just collect the water or anything at the bottom, so you can clean it much easier. But yeah, the nice thing is it has vents here, here, and up top, as well as back here. I don't know if you can see it, but basically there's vents on all sides. So if you do squeeze it in a tight space, such as here, it's gonna have a place to cool off. It's not gonna get blocked and get destroyed, essentially. And then this is your top basket that I'm putting in backwards as such. And yeah, that's how it works. And then your external lid on top is basically just adding space on top. So like if you want to put water bottles or whatnot additionally on top, you can do that. If I can do it one-handed. Let's see. There we go. Basically, it shuts, and there's quite a bit of room in this thing, believe it or not. I mean, and this lid adds quite a bit. I mean, you have your levers here, and this seals is super tight. Within like 20 minutes, this thing will go down to the desired temperature, like 20 degrees, within like 20 minutes. So the compressor kicks in super quick, and it'll cool off super quick. So I mean, really no complaints whatsoever about the fridge. It's great. I personally wish I knew about this fridge when I was buying my other Coastway, or I think it was Coastway, yeah, or Alpico. I don't even know what it was, but anyways, when I was buying that one, I wish I knew about this one, so then I would have just bought this and saved myself some money. But yeah, looks like they're about to get started unloading me. He just hooked my red air line. They remove your red air line and put a lock so you can't drive off. Some places want you to stand inside and wait until you're loaded and unloaded. Some places take your keys. Some places lock your trailer. So many different things, because I guess there are some crazy drivers that drive off the dock while it's red. Crazy to think, but then again, some of them don't actually use the lights properly. I've gotten loaded with green light. So it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully we get loaded here shortly so we can get rolling. And yeah, we'll catch you guys out on the interstate. All right, welcome back everybody to another day of the rookie show. We are in North Carolina, and we're heading to Mount Vernon, Illinois, so back towards home. Whenever I was heading over here, I was like 35, 40 in the trailer. This time I'm only like 18. See, look at this idiot. Actually, no, he's not an idiot. I apologize. I thought the lane was ending. I was 35, 40. And if you're a truck driver and you ever went to North Carolina, you know that 40 has a nice little grade over here. It's like, I don't know, it's like 5 miles long, 6%. And if you are upwards of 40, that's definitely something that you should take seriously, because you can lose your brakes, and there's quite a few ramps there. I think either 3 or 4 ramps, maybe even more, I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm just heading back. I was kind of like taking my time. I got loaded here. Hopefully you can hear me right. I don't have a microphone, because my microphone in the last video making like staticky noise. But yeah, today is the 21st. Local time is 2:05. My watch is not right for whatever reason. And yeah, we're heading to Mount Vernon, Illinois. It's about 700 miles, give or take, which I can make almost just a little bit over a day. But yeah, probably even less miles. I'm in Concord, North Carolina, and I'm meeting some lady to buy a bike, and she's not available until like 4:30. So I was like taking my time so I can go there, and I'm still gonna end up having to wait like 2.5 hours until she comes. So, you know, it's all right. But yeah, long story short, we got loaded. I'm like 18,000. I don't mind going back this way when I'm light. I'll take a lighter load all day over a good paying heavier load. So, you know, easy on your truck, easy on you. You don't get sketched out. People who say they're not worried about grades or whatnot, and it doesn't matter, that's fine, that's great for you, but to me it matters. I avoid high grades with heavy weight whenever I can. So that's just me though, that's just me. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's the same, so that depends on you. But definitely a little bit of change of scenery down here on North Carolina, as opposed to PA that I'm usually running at this time of the week at least. Interstate 40 is like so curvy. Like let's throw a picture, a screenshot of the road up here. I'm telling you, the 40 is so curvy, and there's like constant truck speed limits of like 45, 50 tops. There's a lot of areas where it's like super like curvy, and there's quite a bit of grades. So it's a very slow interstate, I would say, at least, you know, unless you're just a super trucker and you drive crazy and I don't know. But if you're heavy, you don't want that load flying out, you're gonna be going slow. So let's see if this thing is even recording. Yeah, it's recording. That's all right. That's good news. A lot of people ask, like, where's my ELD? It's not up here. It's right here. It's a nice day. It got hot. Like, it kind of sucks that I'm wearing jeans, but kind of like used to jeans. The nice thing with wearing jeans is you don't have to worry about how much clothes you bring on the road and what type of clothes. So if you're just wearing jeans all the time, just bring like 2-3 pairs for 5 days and you're good. You're gonna have to bring like shorts, sweatpants, all that crap. But it's like right now is like the annoying time of the year where you're not really sure what to bring, because like throughout the day it's hot, but then at night it gets cold. Charlotte seems nice. I haven't ran too many loads over here, but it seems really nice. I don't know what kind of how happy people are living here, but it seems really nice. I mean, I can't see it being crazily overpriced like the West Coast or like the Northeast New York, at least New York City, but it seems pretty nice here. It seems like a nice place to raise your family. '77 South. I think I'm taking 85 all the way. I'm going to Kings Mountain, North Carolina. I don't like hearing the word mountain in the place that I'm going to, because that probably means there's a grade somewhere. But I mean, we're not that heavy, so it's fine. We can go along. And I'm gonna still try to avoid a lot of routes that this is gonna be throwing me on. But I'm just going to a pilot that's like in the area. I feel like yawning, like kind of tired. Like I slept like all right, I guess. I parked like on the side of the road. There was this like dirt lot, and there was like a bunch of trucks there, so I just kind of posted there as well. Nobody bothered me. I showed up at the receiver, but they wouldn't let me check in, so I just went there, and then when I got my hours, I went and delivered. We'll take a nap when I get to this pilot, for sure. My freaking car broke down. My Nissan that I have, I think my timing, well, it didn't break down, but it's on the verge of breaking down. Like I can hear noises in my engine bay. And my dad, he lives in Bosnia. He's a mechanic. He's been a mechanic for like 30 years. And as soon as I sent him like a video of the noises that it's making, it's almost like loose chain when the car is shutting off. My thought process is that it's probably either a tensioner on the chain or the chain just got loose. I don't know how that even happens. But I contacted a few places and they're just wanting way too much money and they want to use crazy expensive parts, and I'm like, it's a crazy cheap car, I'm not gonna do anything crazy to it. So I bought a kit from Advanced Auto Parts, a whole timing chain kit for like 130 bucks shipped to my house. And then I got a water pump and a gasket and a new oil pan because I screwed up the existing one. First, what I did is I wanted to see if maybe my crankshaft, the what do you even call them, the little bolts that connect your pistons to your crankshaft, if some of those were worn out, your bearings I guess, because I heard some clicking and I was like, maybe it's down there. So I wanted to open up my oil pan, see if I can see my crankshaft. But the way the Nissan makes it is there's another part of the engine under the crankshaft, and then oil pump, and then your oil pump, your oil cover, your engine oil cover. So you can't even see it. You can see just a little bit. But I took a wrench, something that can, you know, sit on there hard, not like a ratchet, but a wrench, and I moved it left and right to see if there's any wiggle room on my crank, if there was any clicking or anything. And I couldn't tell anything. I couldn't see any movement or any clicking. It was smooth, you know. The engine runs smooth. Is the only thing is that like loose change sound at the end, and it'll randomly happen throughout the engine running. So the only thing that's kind of like left is the timing chain. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let's answer this call and then we'll catch you rolling. All right, we're back. There's like a bunch of traffic in this lane. I guess everybody's just trying to get out. And then this, I have my AC on, but it's not even blowing cold. Damn, son, what happened? No trucks, left 2 lanes. Well, partner, this lane is packed. And I'm not going under the speed limit, but I should probably switch over there. I mean, I'm passing. Alright, let's switch back. Basically taking 85 all the way down. Yeah, as I was saying about my car, so yeah, I bought the timing chain kit. The only thing is, like, I'm gonna have to remove my valve cover and intake manifold and then throttle body and all that crap to clean up the space to be able to work on the timing chain, because it's on the side and it's super tight. And I'm gonna have to like jack up the engine, remove the engine mounts to be able to get to it. And I got the front oil seal on the crank to replace that as well, since I'm taking it off. And I'm gonna have to stop by Harbor Freight and get a crank pulley, like a puller. And then I don't know how I'm gonna hold my engine up in the air. I don't really trust my jack to hold it. I want to throw something under, but there's not a lot of room to be able to jack it up and then throw something under and then remove the lift. So there's only room for one. So what I was thinking about is Harbor Freight has that bar that you can buy across the engine, and you can tie the engine up to the bar. So that doesn't seem like a bad idea. I'll see. Definitely got quite a bit of work to get done on it. This AC tripping. And the thing with this truck is like the AC in the back is like constantly going out. Like I feel like the wires are getting shorted. There's an issue with the wires somewhere. It's just like a whole thing, so I have to go through the whole thing. I think it's somewhere under the bunk, and I think they go behind the panels as well, so I would have to rip those panels off, and just, it's a lot of freaking work that I'm not really willing to do. The truck, so if I come across Blue Beacon somewhere on the way there, I think I'm gonna stop by and get a truck wash, just because I have so much time to kill. I think today I'm gonna drive maybe like 300 miles, depending on what I feel like and how tired I get, and then the rest I'm gonna drive tomorrow, because I'm delivering to Walgreens and I know for a fact that they're not gonna take me early. I mean, granted, I don't have that many pallets, so it would be nice if they did, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I've taken this 85 too many times before. I don't even know where it goes. Deal with this brake chamber, like why is one of them down there and one of them's like lifted up? Did you guys see that? I'm so confused. Are they supposed to be like that? Does it matter? I'm so lost. I don't know if you guys can see that from this distance, but his right brake chamber is like all the way down and his left one is like tilted upwards. Kind of weird looking. Definitely nice when you're lighter. Even like 35 compared to like 42 makes a huge difference. obviously 18 is just like not even comparable. I don't know, at times like this, when you just have a lot of time to kill on the road, like it's nice to just kind of check things out on the truck. I mean, you know, people are like, you know, when you have an old truck, you have to spend a lot of time at home, like wrenching on it and stuff. But if you're smart about it, I mean, in reality, you can maintain your truck while you're on the road as well. Because I mean, you have a lot of time that you're not always driving. So, you know, like for example, I'll be sitting here for 2 hours. Those 2 hours, I could just, you know, grab a creeper and go under the truck and check things out, you know, check out my hoses, my brakes, their adjustment, and all the main things really, you know. You don't have to be killing your home time on the weekend to do that. Let's see how far we got. We got half an hour, that's not bad. And this dash is like rattling like crazy. That's a big job to replace this dash. I'm sure some of you have seen AK's video where he was replacing his skeleton. That's a lot of work. I mean, if it was my truck, I'd do it, you know, but it's not, and the truck's gonna be getting sold and whatever the case once I get my own, so it doesn't really make too much sense to do all that. Oh no, it's a broken classic with a Detroit. Dang. Probably a fuel issue, that's about it. Even the box that I put on the side, I mean, I just want to get that generator out of here. So, I mean, once I get my own truck, I'll just transfer it to mine, so it's all good. Yeah, guys, we're just going to keep on rolling, and we'll catch you once we're there.